I just want to say, I grew up a Democrat, and I've always been a Democrat until I met this man right here. I'll tell you what. He will not have to worry about nobody in my family ever vote for a Democrat again. Okay.
Don't you just love that guy? Don't you just love that guy? I tell you, it has been a very exciting day. You guys, not one person left here. You're still here yelling. So, my word is, Wildwood, are you in the house? Now, I can't hear you. Wildwood, are you in the house? Thank you guys for all your support. And how about a great shout out for Metro Exhibits, baby? We made it all happen. All because of you. Thank you.
I'll see you guys on the 14th. Great, guys.
Now, what you just saw there was a campaign rally for Trump at in Wildwood, New Jersey. And those individuals that were speaking were two former players of the New York Giants. And for anybody who knows me, knows that I'm a New York Giants fan, right? And it pains me greatly that these two motherfuckers, right, Lawrence Taylor and Otis Anderson, right? Lawrence Taylor, we all know, arguably the greatest player in NFL history, right? I'm not just saying he's obviously the greatest linebacker in NFL history, but he's arguably the greatest player in league history. But we're not talking about that. Otis Anderson, running back, you just call him O.J. Anderson, right? He was a running back alongside Rodney Hampton in the backfield when Phil Simms was quarterback, and Jeff Hostetler. But these two won 2 Super Bowls together during their time on the Giants with head coach Bill Parcells. But we ain't talking about none of that right now, right? We talk about these two aligning themselves with a con man who's trying to do everything he can to attain or regain the White House. Not attain, he's trying to regain the White House, right? Now, we all know about the hush money payments to porn star Stormy Daniels. We also know about the other conviction, well, not conviction, but the other charges that's over his head right now. And the fact that these two would speak up for this man. Now, this man ain't done nothing for black folks, right? And you know, the one LVZ, you know, told me this a long time ago, right? Shouts out to my brother, the one LVZ. And, you know, on a live stream that we did together, you know, he always pointed out the fact that football players are the biggest coons. And yet this is another piece of evidence that supports that. It's like, I just want to know, how much did Trump pay y'all, right? Because Trump ain't known for paying anybody. Right? So did he pay y'all or y'all cooning for free? You cooning out the kindness of your heart. What would make you align yourself with this man? And you told me you always voted Democrat. Democrats ain't done nothing for black people neither. If anything, Democratic Party are one of the biggest detractors to black folks trying to come up. We just recently saw Kathy Hochul running her mouth talking about young black kids don't even know what a computer is, right? I mean, the Democratic Party has continued to show their disdain and disrespect and being disingenuous to the black community. But both sides of the aisle has done that. Both sides of the aisle, whether it be Republican or Democrat, has shown their disdain, disrespect, and them being disingenuous towards the black community. And yet we got these turncoats, these treacherous turncoats, sellouts, skip-scap, scallywags, suck puppets, Simpson skanks, always want to throw in the cape and always go in the defense for somebody that's not of us, but won't defend this, the people who look like us. And look, it almost gets very nauseating watching these guys put on the tap shoes and all that, right? Countless numbers of black folks want to put on the cape and want to put on the tap shoes and cut a jig. That's why I don't give no respect to people like Al Sharpton when he's up here displays his fake outrage towards Trump, but yet he'll turn around and defend Kathy Hochul and turn a blind eye to all the racist stuff she puts out. But yeah, man, LT speaking up at a campaign rally for a racist known as Trump, man, I'm like, it's just disgusting, bro. For real. Like, I don't respect this at all. Anybody that follow my channel for any length of time know that, I don't placate the one side of the fence or the other. It is straight down the middle over here. If you out here buck dancing, I don't give a fuck if you support Democrats or Republicans, whatever. If you out here buck dancing, I'm gonna call you out on your shit. And Lawrence Taylor and Otis Anderson were out here buck dancing. They want you to defend Colin Kaepernick. This is a man that when Colin Kaepernick was taking a knee, I'll talk about Trump when he was running for president, or I think he was president. Either he was running for president or he was the president at the time. But Trump was at one of them rallies. He was talking about, if a guy don't want to stand up for the national anthem, get that son of a bitch off the field. He's fired. You didn't hear Lawrence Taylor come out and defend Colin Kaepernick. You didn't hear Otis Anderson come out there and defend Colin Kaepernick. Outside of Eric Reed, what other football player that was out there defending Colin Kaepernick? So they just left Colin Kaepernick on the hill to die by himself. Where everybody else talk about, I got a family to feed. And the Dez Bryant. Dez Bryant, another motherfucker, was out here buck dancing, talking this shit about, oh, I got a family to feed. And then the Cowboys cut your ass. So to say that this is dishonorable and disgusting is an understatement. That we still got people out here aligning themselves with Trump, a known grifter, hustler, charlatan, rapist. This man out here peddling Bibles and shit. What billionaire out here peddling Bibles? For all the billionaires that's out here, his best friend Vince McMahon, who is embroiled in all kinds of legal scandals, right? When it comes to Janelle Grant and the hush money payments for him. You see Vince McMahon out here peddling Bibles? Now, the way they're doing Diddy, right, when they out here kicking down his door, waving the full simultaneously in 3 different spots, New York, Miami, and LA, they need to be doing the same thing with Vince McMahon, kicking down his door, waving the full, and have a whole bunch of German shepherds and whoever roaming around the house. Why they ain't kicking down Trump's door like that? Outside that one time where he stole those classified documents, and I have it on good faith that he sold some of that stuff. Because once again, LT and Otis Anderson cannot be doing the same thing Donald Trump allegedly has done, and they be sitting up here talking at campaign rallies. No, if LT and Otis Anderson had done anything remotely close to what Trump did, them two be sitting in jail right now. And LT already got a long history of legal troubles on his own right. I hear LT come out and speak out against Trump when he took out that ad in the New York Times about the Central Park Five. That's what I keep saying, man. These football players are the biggest coons. Then when he was standing for Colin Kaepernick. But here he is at a damn campaign rally for Trump. Oh, I used to be a Democrat. I used to vote Democrat till I met this man. No, I'll never vote Democrat again. Now see, this the thing about that, right? This the part, because LT out here lying. Lawrence Taylor is a fucking liar, bro. You know what I'm saying? This thing that pissed me off about that. For a long time, Donald Trump was a Democrat. So you out here lying to these goddamn racists and these goddamn individuals that he want to be fed their proverbial red meat. It was only until like Trump began running for president that he began being a Republican. But if you go back to like in the 80s and the 90s and shit like that, Trump was a goddamn Democrat. But see, when you got a lot of people that don't know their history, that don't know how this man moves, this man just come out there say anything and they'll just clap and fawn over him and shit like that. They miss out on these intricate details. That's why you got channel like mine that exists. Trump was a Democrat for a long time. I remember when Trump went on Donahue, Phil Donahue used to be a talk show back in the day with the Sally Jesse Raphaels and the Ricky Lakes and whoever. Donahue was like one of the standard talk shows that a lot of prominent actors and entertainers and other influencers have went on. And Trump told people that if he ever was going to run for president, he was going to do it as a Republican. And that's not the only time Trump has said this. But a lot of people miss out on that. It was only when he began running as a Republican, and when he ran as a Republican, he pretty much strong-armed that party because you got a lot of weaklings, right? So let me get this straight. How has Liz Cheney got more nuts than Marco Rubio and Lindsey Graham and Tim Scott and all these other buffoons that's in the Republican Party, all the Jeb Bushes in the world? You mean to tell me Liz Cheney got more nuts than you guys? A lot of people miss out on that. Because see, you can't just, get me to be swayed by what you say. You got to show me what you do. And all Trump has shown me is that he's not more than a lying, grifting con artist and a charlatan. Remember when he said that he was going to get Mexico to pay for the wall? And everybody was like, yeah, Mexico need to pay for the wall. What happened to that? Mexico ain't paying not one dime for that goddamn wall. Matter of fact, that Mexican president told Trump to fuck off. But yet we got LT and Otis Anderson sitting up here putting on the cape. It's bullshit. So LT, when you met Trump and he was a Democrat back then, right? You wasn't saying none of this back then. So what's the difference now? So you guys let me know what y'all think, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why you don't hang your hat on no athlete or entertainer or any other form of celebrity. Hell, you don't got to believe what I'm saying, But what I'm saying is backed by historical facts. There's no biased truth. There's no liar's truth. It's the highest truth. Do the research for yourself. Don't believe me. Because, what I'm saying might be distorted. But I have it on good faith that that what I'm telling you is not distorted and is actually backed by something. What's up, Carton Stanley? Salute. The history tells you what it is. But a lot of these rubes and reprobates that sit up here at these campaign rallies, they just want to be fed their proverbial red meat. They don't want to hear the truth. They want to be lied to. They want their reality distorted for a period of time to give them some form or some sense of superiority. That's why they continue to give money to this grifting con artist, because the white supremacist ideology relies on the lie. They don't want the truth being exposed. They don't want you knowing that Trump for a long time was a Democrat. And he was rubbing elbows, and he with Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton. He was giving money to Bill Clinton's campaign when he was running for president. They don't want you knowing that type of shit. A man who will go through great lengths to bury his wife in the first hole of a golf course just so he get a tax break. Anyway, if you're not subscribed to this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and share these videos on your social media platforms. Once again, don't be hanging on the word no athlete or no entertainer, right? Because it's like clockwork. They're always bringing out these black bootlicking, turncoats and sellouts or whoever to try to get the black vote, right? They don't do this with no other group. Only black folks, they'll trot out a has-been or aspiring influencer, whether it be in politics, media, and sports or whatever like that, or a current person who happens to have the influence or whatever. They always trot those people out to try to get black people to vote for you, vote for whoever candidate they're trying to prop up. And it's disgusting. Shouts out to the LDBC. This your man. Scream at me. Hurt.